Once again, guys, no names. If you have to say stuff, try to give the letter of the name or whatever if we're going with the teacher, and I'll text Mikey the names you're thinking of, Brian, because I know one thing we wanted to bring up here, which we didn't last time, was, and I thought about it, was substitute teachers, right? So, Brian, I know you want to bring up some substitute teaching, and I watched an episode. I watched an episode of Smart Guy recently, and this is why I wanted to do this like more of a town thing locally. I watched an episode of Smart Guy where they had a substitute teacher, and the teacher was like really like into it, and everyone was listening to her and stuff like that. And it brought me back to when we were in high school. And remember how happy you were when you would walk past the room you were in and see the lights off? Like right before homeroom, be like, oh my God, that teacher's not coming in. This is going to be amazing. And lo and behold, it might have been a horrible situation, but at that age, you didn't really care. You were so excited to have a substitute teacher. Now, my biggest flaw or anger was, do you remember when the substitute teacher would try to teach the class?
There
was only one who could do it.
There was a one. What did his name start with, Brian?
His name started with an H.
H. I think I know it.
You could write in the chat in here and it wouldn't come up, right? There's like a chat.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, type in a chat. I could probably edit it. Mikey, do you know who we're talking about or no?
No, is my am I spotty at all though or no?
No, you're good, man.
You're good. All right, good.
You're good.
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
You don't have any idea.
I'm drawing a blank.
Substitute teacher. He was maybe in his
he was a full-time teacher first, and then he became a sub, right?
He was a smaller dude?
No, he was very tall.
I messaged you, Mikey. I just said the text stuff, so you know what we're talking about. But so this teacher is very, very. I guess he talked really slow, if not right. Look at Mikey laugh. Right?
Got it.
I can't picture him though, but it's freaking me out because I know the name and I can't picture the face at all.
You can't remember him?
No, but I do, but I don't. So it's strange. I'm also a little freaked out because my teeth are not white, but I feel like they look white. Maybe because it's dark out, so that's also what I'm paying attention to. But go ahead.
No, so the worst was, so Brian stands by this teacher could actually, for everyone watching this is why I love doing these town ones more than the interview ones.
Look, let's just say his name rhymes with pina colada.
That's a good one. Okay, yeah.
Okay. He talked very slow. Yes, he looked like he shouldn't be in this century.
Yeah.
It's like, sir, do you have a time machine? Yeah, I remember that guy.
You definitely had to iron him. Like, if but he was a really nice guy. But it brought me to, like, when Brian mentioned this, like, did you ever have a substitute teacher who tried to teach the class? Like, their job was, like, it's like, just take your, what was it, $100, $150? Yeah. Just take your $150 and shut up.
It's like working on a vacation or like a holiday. You're just like, what is this shit? You know what I mean? Like, they come in, you're just like, what are you doing? No, you're supposed to sit there. We're supposed to be assholes, and that's it. Like, you're
the shitty part, it might not even be up to the sub. The teacher might be like, hey, try to teach. And the sub has to be like,
But at some point, all they had to do is keep quiet. Remember, they would just be like, guys, keep it down, and then read a fucking paper and whatnot.
Yeah. I remember movies.
What about when it was a regular teacher that would just read a paper?
Oh, yeah. We know that.
I didn't have that one.
I did. He did. He had a pair of glasses that was broke for like 12 years.
Yep.
Did anyone have the science teacher who would put on a movie and fall asleep in the back of class?
Yep.
I did not have that one.
I didn't.
That was physics.
Me and Mikey had a science teacher freshman year. Do you remember her?
Yeah, and I redid that year.
That poor lady. That for anyone watching who was in our class, looking back, I never felt more bad now for a teacher in my life. She was.
I don't even think we were the bad ones though.
No, but we were still shitheads. But we weren't like the ultimate bad ones. We had a lot of older kids in the.
Why were there juniors in there?
I don't know. You're right.
Kept staying back.
They were
the reason I failed.
Oh yeah, that's it, dude. So here's what happened. You guys probably don't know this. We were so bad in that class that we came in. I think you, Mikey, came in and saw her setting up a camera behind, behind photos to like spy on us to show the principal how bad of a class we were. And Mikey called her out on it. He goes, "Is that a camera?" And everyone who walked in was like, Mikey goes, "She's filming us. She's filming us." But like looking back on it, oh my God, you feel so bad for the teacher, for any teacher who happens to watch this. Like,
do you guys remember the teacher with the really rich father that had the Ferrari?
Yeah.
No.
I used to try to spear her goldfish in the tank. I sat in the back of the pencil. It was terrible.
What good would it came out of that? Like if you had gotten it.
Someone was egging me on a bit, and that was probably my motive, but
So
never.
with what?
My pencil was never sharp.
Just kept poking the face.
Just stabbing it with a dull pencil.
All you did was pollute the fish's water.
With lead.
Yeah, they died of lead poisoning 10 years later.
And just annoy the fucking teacher.
We used to have a challenge where we would try to army crawl out of the room when she wasn't looking.
It got so bad she made us. It was the three of us. We had to sit in all three different corners of the room.
Yeah.
So did you guys make it out of the room at all?
Yeah.
Early on.
I made it out one time.
Remember Griff made it in?
Yeah. It made no sense. He saw me crawling out, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Try to crawl in the room when I go back in."
I don't know, but looking back, like, I think we touched on this last time, Mikey. Like, there were teachers who overdid it, but like you look back, we were just shit at. Like, you feel bad from looking back on it. You know, like some of the teachers like didn't deserve it. You were just such a young.
It was all in good fun.
I guess, but like that teacher was
No,
it wasn't. Mikey's trying to stab a fish. It's not a good
All in
fun.
good fun.
Not
I
at
wasn't
all.
paying attention. I would have done it different. Not that I would have got any different of an outcome.
Would have electrocuted the
I would
fish.
have had a sharper
I
pencil.
would have tried harder in school. But the one of the teachers I felt bad for was a teacher's aide in the math room, and she had the white, really curly permed hair. Oh man,
I remember her.
Yeah, I don't.
I had her. She was in one of my history classes. She was never an aide.
she was just an aide in any class.
She was an aide with. I think she was an aide for one student.
Oh.
What sucked is too, like about our school, if people may not realize, we had no fucking air conditioning except for like 1 or 2 rooms, and you'd have to go to gym class, and you'd always be like, I'm not trying.
Yeah.
Then
Help it.
some dickhead like me would fucking start a competition, and then I'd be trying and then be sweating, and you'd have to sit still for the next fucking
Do you remember?
goddamn periods.
Do you remember how mad Jared would get when we would play 21?
Who?
J-Bo.
J-Bo.
Wait, what happened? I'm sorry.
Kind of.
You remember when we used to play 21 in gym?
And he would get knocked out. He'd be
Pissed
real
off.
mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to just get mad in general with games like that.
No,
I
but
never really won.
no, but Scott makes it worse because he's just antagonizing them.
Not even that. What people don't realize, for a month straight, I carried around a notebook and logged my life. Remember that, Cronin? You got.
I don't know if it's what people don't realize or people don't need to know.
It was well known. So like,
Talking about your
pretty much
diary
just
stuff?
masturbation
yes.
notes.
87 pages were just the type of porn he watched.
Mikey, do you remember when you forgot? I could edit this if you don't want it. Remember the one day you forgot to put on deodorant and was calling yourself Crumb?
I threw up.
At Hazelwood.
I threw up.
Who was gagging? Eric was gagging. And I
got a weak stomach with smells, and he goes, I forgot to put on deodorant. Eric, smell me. And I was like,
But I would go like this, and let me flex a little. And I would blow, Dude, we used to have some good basketball games there, but once again, I sucked. I forget who I was telling about. I think I was explaining to Kim about Preview not too long ago.
Yeah, Mikey, his nickname was the Preview because he used to wear high socks and just make every shot until the game started.
Yes.
The Preview.